Hello, hello. Do we still have an echo? All right, it looked like we do not have an echo, so that's great. I'm just gonna wait a moment here. I had a live going or a scheduled live, and there was a constant backlog and a echoing feed. So I ended the live and I thought I would reopen it. So we'll see if everyone or if anyone makes it back to the live here. Hello. Yay. I'm glad you're able to find me back here. I was having some, let's say, technical difficulties with the scheduled live. I don't know. It's again, as I was mentioning, it's been a little bit of an interesting morning just with an astrological alignment for me personally, not one of my strongest days. So, greetings, greetings. Hello, hello. How are you guys? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. So yeah, I'm excited. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys are all doing great. I had a question from Darlene when I had the other live set up, and she was asking about Mark Carney, and I haven't actually ever pulled on him, and I was pulling prior a little bit before I came on just to look at the energy, and oh, there she is, Darlene. Hey, yes. Hey, darling. I was just going to start talking about that one. You were curious about Mark Carney, and I've never pulled on him before. Now, I pulled some. I was just saying here, I pulled a few tarot before I came on, and it's interesting because I have consistently got Pierre kind of taking that place in the past when I pulled the tarot, but there is definitely a window of opportunity for Mark to get in. I don't think like when we look at his energy, we have the world and we have justice, okay? But I don't think people are going to be extremely happy about it, which is weird because we have that 10 of swords and it's really sitting on the fence with Mark. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards, but I was just curious pulling some before I came on and was like, oh, he's high. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see if we can pull together and look at the energy. What's the possibility? I might quickly look again at Pierre as well, and then we'll see if you guys have any questions. I know there was another question in the other chat, but unfortunately, I didn't get to see who wrote it. So if you were here with me a few minutes ago, I did end that chat, so please rewrite your question. All right. So let's see. Let's see. What's the energy? What do you guys think about Mark Carney? I mean, again, I haven't looked into him personally really before, other than right now. So, what's the energy of Mark Carney? Is he a potential the next prime minister? He's got some big cards here, you guys, like major arcanas, but yeah. It's strong possibility. I do get that, especially with that wheel here. So whether you want that or not, it is a strong possibility. I don't get, in terms of like some of these leaders that are coming out, like what are their intentions? When we look at that Five of Swords, it's not a great energy, and on top of that, we have a lot of stability. But Canada, it's looking rough here. Of course, with that Five of Wands, there's so many problems, and it's going to be a lot to get us out of this mess. So we'll have to see how that unfolds. I'm going to pull quickly a couple cards on. Hello, Mary. Hello, everyone. I'm going to pull a couple cards on what is the chance of Pierre getting in here? What is the chance of Pierre becoming the next prime minister? It's on the fence, you guys, between him and Mark, it seems like. I get a much better energy from Pierre. I'm not trying to, say I'm for him. Of course, these are politicians, but I think he would do his darndest at doing his best to try to get Canada out of this mess. Like really good energy with the star. With Mark, I get a lot more with conflicted instability. So it feels like he's maybe more about the money and the greed. And with Pierre, I do feel like he would try his darnest here to, whether or not you guys like him or hate him, I'm just giving you guys a perspective. So I do think it's going to be a very, like, it almost feels like right on the fence between Mike and Pierre, which is interesting. So we will see. We'll see how that unfolds over the next little while here. Who knows? Maybe I'll do another video for you guys, like more of an in-depth video, and we can look into that for sure. Yeah, he's a major, Carney is a major central banker player, yeah, so that, he could have, a little bit of an up with that energy. We'll have to see what happens. All right, Marsha. Hello, Marsha. Hello. Thank you so much for all your guys' love and support. It truly does mean a lot. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. I like calling you WWW, but Woo Woo Woman. That's lovely. Your apartment will be able to go just before summer. Yay! Let's see. Okay, so you're looking to see here, could I see if there's a potential romantic partner this January? Oh, okay, you'll be going on a date next week, but you guys are meeting some new people tonight too. Well, let's see. All right. Yes, you're welcome, darling. That's it. That was a really good question. I'll actually have that on kind of on standby as well. Maybe we can do more of a tarot dive. I'll do a tarot dive video regarding that topic about Mark and maybe Pierre as well. But let's see. Okay, let's see what we have for Woo Woo Woman. Is there a potential of a romantic partnership coming in this month for her? What do these upcoming dates look like for you? I can't remember if I pulled cards on this for you before, but I feel like there was something coming up. You do have a victory here, but look at this. The outcome is really good. We do have a victory and we have like a wish fulfillment, something that will be really abundant and amazing. However, there is a bit of a 10 of swords in that situation. So I'm not sure if the individuals you're going to be meeting, let's say, was it tonight or next week you're going on a date? You're meeting a few people tonight and then next week as well. I don't know for sure if they're going to be the ones. But I still think you're going to have a good time. We have the sun here. So we have a positive energy with you moving forward. And there's definitely a victory here for you, Woo Women. Okay. Let me try one more thing. Okay. What's the energy of these specific individuals that you'll be meeting tonight? Let's look at that and see how that will look. I think you're going to have a great time. Yeah, I think you're going to have a great time for sure. And you know what? There could be a sense of a partnership for sure. We do have the Ace of Cups on the bottom. But again, there's other opportunities, okay? There's other opportunities. So don't jump the gun, I guess is what I want to say, because we did have that 10 of swords. So there's more individuals that I feel like have the opportunity to come in. I would say here with this, maybe over the next, you have a lot of fast moving energy. So this could be over the next 8 days to 8 weeks, because I do have my favorite card out here, but I would say in the next 3 months. So just keep kind of an open mind for the next couple months in terms of a romantic partnership, and just see how that kind of flows. But yes, I do see one coming in for you pretty soon here. Okay. You haven't dated. Yeah. Yeah, well, I feel like you're going out there and you're just even having fun, getting to know everyone. The 6 of Cups was there too. So this could be somebody that you connect with on a deep level when it comes to maybe even going back to childhood and certain memories that you guys can share. So there is lots of opportunity for you there, okay? All right. Mary, where is Big Mike? I don't know who Big Mike is. Who's Big Mike? I'm not sure, my friend. All right, let's see here. Dana. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. And again, yes, I'm open to reading everyone today, but again, donation questions will get the front of the list. All right, so let's see what we have for Dana. You're looking to see if we could pull some cards on an upcoming road trip in April. I'm wondering if it goes smoothly or will there be any unexpected surprises? All right, what do we have here for Dana? I'm sorry if it's not Dana and it's Dana. I've known people that have Dana and Dana, so I have a problem with names, you guys. I'm sorry. Please don't take it personally. What do we have for Dana when it comes to her unexpected, or sorry, road trip coming up in April? Will this go smoothly or will there be any unexpected surprises? What do we have for Dana? Ooh, Three of Cups. The world, there's your traveling. So you are absolutely traveling here coming up in April. I like it. It there could be, I don't see anything severe, but there could be a few hiccups. But again, it's just with the Eight of Swords, I'm wondering if things just maybe, there's a couple few little glitches and hiccups, but overall, you still have the Star and the Queen of Cups that are aspecting the outcome here. So it looks like you're going to have a great trip. I do see you going on it, but there could be something that does come up. I don't know if this, I don't necessarily want to say delays it, but it could be a little bit of a small hiccup that happens. Okay. Let me actually, I'm going to do one more pull here and see what else is coming up with that Eight of Swords. What's going on for Dana when it comes to this road trip in April? Sometimes it's like just those little inconveniences, like, oh, like the tire, I ran over a nail, right? I feel like it's something minor. I don't have that big tower moment, okay? Yeah, okay, Page of Swords. So I see you going. Knight of Pentacles. And the Chariot. Okay, so you're still going. I don't see it being anything severe, but there is a potential for a slight delay. So I don't know if you guys have to maybe delay it for a day or two, or there's maybe some maintenance or something that has to kind of happen. But yes, overall, I see you absolutely going on this trip, and I see it being really fun for you guys. We have the Chariot as well, and a lot here to indicate you're going to be having a good time. So just be prepared for maybe a slight hiccup, okay? A slight one. All right, let's see what else I have for you guys. Hello, Lady T, Dylan. You think, yeah, woo woo woman, you think summer is your time. Yeah, yes, I could see that for sure. And those little nudges, you guys, when you have those little nudges where you feel it, you're like, yeah, this is a good time for me to expand, flourish, get out there. You don't have to go hardcore, go anything serious. It's not like you're jumping into marriage, but you can get out there and meet some people and have a really beautiful relationship. So I see that for you as well. Let's see. Patsy. Okay, Patsy, Tarot Muse. Okay, you just taken the plunge and you're in the process of opening a new business. Can I take a look and see if it's the right decision? All right, I love that. Let's see what we have for Patsy when it comes to her moving forward with her new business idea. What do we have for Patsy for her new business idea? And her business plunge. Look at that. It is time. I think it's great that you are moving forward in your passions here. It's beautiful. Okay. It is beautiful here. I do have one little hiccup again, but again, that's when we're following our intuition and following our, let's say, our dreams and our desires here, and we're like, yes, this is something I really want to do and partake in. You absolutely have something working out for you, okay? Absolutely. But sometimes we have to let that tower come crashing and burning when it involves maybe shifting jobs or changing. It's like a small sacrifice. It's like, for example, say you want to open your business. It's going to maybe take a bit of money. Maybe you have to take out a loan. It's all these little things that kind of seem a little overwhelming, but again, if we don't take any risks and we just sit in our comfort zone every day, then I mean, we're not going to move forward and evolve. So I absolutely see this as being a perfect time for you to start your business, especially with the situation. But just know right now you have a bit of that tower moment. So it could indicate having to, clean out any old belief systems or anything that's holding you back that's really gonna get in the way of propelling you forward. So I see it going well, and especially with that sun, like you are absolutely headed in the right direction. So really good, Patsy. Okay, really excited for you. Um, all right, Dylan. Dylan. Okay, sorry, I think I missed your message, Dylan. Oh, and I'm sorry, I missed a whole bunch in the beginning. So let me see. I'm gonna go backwards for a minute. So Cass, you said, can I pull on your career? Will you get a promotion on work? Or are you gonna focus on getting your business going? All right, let's see what I have here. What do we have for Cass when it comes to her career? What's the energy of Cass receiving a promotion? And then maybe we'll pull a couple cards on your, let's say, opening a business or getting a business going. I got to say, you guys, that is really the way to go, and the way I feel like a lot of us are headed. We are able to have our own little business that we are able to expand and make so successful versus working a 9 to 5, because there's limitations there. And you are spending all your guys' time and effort for somebody else that ultimately can just go and replace you. So let's see. Let's see what we have for Cass when it comes to her potentially getting a business or getting a promotion. Oh, you have the Tower. I see you starting something new. I see you actually starting your business here. Look at this. Now, it's not going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, okay? It's absolutely not. I've still been at this. I have been so fortunate to be able to leave my finance job. And I have been doing this tarot and energy healing and crystal grids and having the time of my life. And I'm so grateful. And I have so much gratitude for you guys and everyone that has been here to support me along the way. But it's also not easy, okay? You have that tower moment too in your energy right now. And that's where things are going to switch right now for you. You're in that moment where it's time to branch out. And I see you going on your own and making your own business here, or starting your own business. But it's like you're ending a cycle. It's also going to be a bit of work. Like, yes, sure, some people are able to just have that knack and they're able to explode in their first year, but it does take work. So when I see this energy, it's going to be so rewarding, but it is going to take work. But I recommend, from what I'm seeing, is it's more about you starting and venturing out on your own. But that can be scary too. Okay. But just know, follow that heart and your intuition, and it will ultimately help you become stronger. So I don't necessarily see a big promotion coming in here. It's more of a sense of you venturing out on your own and starting something new. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Cass. All right, let's go. I'll check out Dylan here. I think I missed yours, so let's go to Dylan's question. Can I pull some cards on your current job, the future of your current employer, and your job search? All right. What do we have, Spirit, for Dylan? Let's look at just the energy right now. Let's start with the energy of your current job moving forward. What does that look like? It sounds like you may be searching for other things if you said your current employer and your job search. So I'm wondering if you are not happy with your current position, but let's see what's going on with your career for Dylan. Yeah, you're expanding. Look at that. 3 of Wands. It's searching for other opportunities here. I feel like you could be in a bit of a competitive market, but I do see you having a celebration when it comes to see, there's karma over the situation, and this can be an evaluation as well. I don't know if your current employer is going through and putting you through some kind of evaluation, or this could even be you evaluating your situation and thinking, okay, well, what's the best case scenario for you? There is a lot of stability and a celebration here, but I feel like there's a lot of competition or maybe conflict in your current workspace. So it does have a sense of looking elsewhere and finding something that is going to support your energy better. Let me ask you let me just ask a question about what's the energy of you embarking on a new job opportunity. What does that look like for Dylan? What does that look like? Is there a new job opportunity coming for Dylan here? There could be, unless you're staying with your current employer for a little bit longer. I'm not sure. Did you write anything else in here, Dylan? You're searching, but no luck. Yeah, I do see that. Look at you're searching. It still looks a little there's a little bit of instability. I mean, I do want to say, time out. Don't feel so stressed out about this situation, because there's a sense of you needing to just step back, take a day to yourself. There's a little bit of instability with the new position coming in here is what it looks like. I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but we do have the moon here with the Hermit. So it still may be something that is not aligning with your energy. Let's see if we can, is there any more advice on this for Dylan? You're 1,000%. It's super toxic. Okay, so that's what that five of wands is all about. Conflict. Sometimes it's competition as well, right? So when you say 1,000% conflict and super toxic, and you definitely want to look at getting out of that energy. But let me see here. Yeah, look at, we have the Devil here. Okay, you know what? Don't give up here. This is about being persistent. So I know you said you haven't had any luck, and I see that in your energy. I absolutely see that, especially with the Two of Pentacles. But keep going, because after a dry period, it's going to pick up and more opportunities. So even within the next like 8 weeks, so let's just say the next couple months here, there could be a new opportunity that is going to present itself. So don't give up on this. Be persistent and keep fighting for your new position. Okay, but very important to kind of take a step back as well, because we have that Four of Swords. So sometimes we just need to align ourselves. And when I'm having a really stressful day, I've been making a really good effort of even just going out into nature and just connect with nature, just allow all the heavy burdens off your shoulder. Because again, when you're conflicted and you're completely stuck in that survival mode, you're not going to be able to manifest those things that you really want. You're going to bring more of that same conflict into your life. Okay, so it is coming, but it's about persistence, building up that strength. So keep going, my friend. Okay, Dylan. Keep searching, because I do see an opportunity, and with the Eight of Wands, it could represent it coming up pretty soon. Okay. All right, let's see. Lady T, you're very welcome, Dana. Thank you. Hello, Jetty. Do I see you moving in the next year? Lisa, aloha from Maui. Oh, I want to go back to Hawaii. We weren't in Maui. We went to Kauai, but all right, let's see what do we have for Jedi Law. Do I see you moving? You're moving residences in the next year. What do we have for Jedi for moving residences in the next year? It is a possibility. You have the world, and you do have this new beginnings in your energy, but there's some instability with this being with the hermit and the moon, okay? So I feel like it's something that, it may be more into that. I don't see this as unfortunately happening. I know it's a broad statement in terms of the next year here, but I don't see this happening right away. If it does, I would say towards the end of the year is when your opportunities will come about. But yeah, it's a possibility. It's just there's some instabilities with your move right now. So right now, I would say no. More towards the end of the year, it's aligning with that a lot better, okay? So definitely a possibility. I see you potentially traveling though, and that could also, indicate also that relocation, but it feels like it's more closer to that year mark, okay? That's what I see. All right, let's see what else we have here. Oh, you have lived on Kauai too, yeah. Ooh, travel would be nice. Yeah. The world, it's a new cycle, okay? So you're kind of in between, it feels like you're in between an energy right now, but I do see a window of opportunity maybe towards the end of this year. But right now it feels like a little bit conflicted. All right, let's see what we have here. Patsy. Oh, okay. The tower could be referring to the loss you've had. And with your inheritance, you've decided to take that plunge while you had some money. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear for your loss. My condolences to you. She's definitely that spirit still there with you, okay? But absolutely, when it comes to your business, I feel like this is a good plunge to make. It looks like it will be something that will be extremely beneficial, especially with that sun, lovely. Especially with that sun. That's a lot of positivity. Oh, hello, Imelda. You said you can't stay, but you're excited to catch again. Thank you so much. It truly means a lot. I love all your guys' comments. That is so cute. Naran, hello, Naran. Hello, everybody. Daisy, Mark was a liberal leader. Liberal. Oh, okay, wait. If he wins liberal leadership, he becomes an ex-PM because he replaces Trudeau. Doesn't mean he wins the election. Okay, yeah. I mean, I have to say, I'm not super versed in the whole politics, guys. So it's just an energy report that I pull. So thank you for piping up in terms of those little synchronicities there. Sunny. Okay. Sunny had a question. How well are sacred fires for our mental clarity? Kind of like doing, okay, let's see what the tarot has to say about that. How are sacred fires, as per Sunny's question, when it comes to our mental clarity? Does this help open up our mental clarity and clear out any negativity and blockages? Let's see what the tarot has to say about that. The wheel. Absolutely. Look at this. This is something that, well, what's interesting is I don't have any fire energy out here, which kind of surprises me. But if I look at that, we have been kind of trapped a little bit, backed into a corner. And with doing this, we also have the wheel and we have new beginnings. So it does look like it can cut through, especially with all the swords, it can cut through some of our blockages and stagnant energy. So, I mean, I think even working with like candle magic and that sort of thing, not talking, I'm meaning more like in terms of like manifestation rituals and stuff. Fire can be very effective and it's fast, very fast moving. So I do strongly think it could be a wonderful thing that can assist with clearing out some stagnancy. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Thank you for that question. Dylan, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. It's rough right now. But for yourself, keep going because I feel like in the next 8 weeks you will have some kind of a turnaround energy for you, okay? Uh, XLM crypto after January 19th. Jedi. Yes, I do personal readings. You guys can check out my website, Readings with Breanne. I do have pre-recorded readings that are quite reasonable in price. You can ask one question, up to 3 questions, then 5 questions. So you would email me your questions, and I would send you a pre-recorded video. Or I do have Zoom appointments available as well. I do have those only specifically labeled as Mondays on my website, but I am open to other times. So you would just have to email me and coordinate if that time doesn't work for you, if you're looking for more of a Zoom. But yes, I do personal sessions. So I love all your guys' support too. So if you wanted to check that out, my friend, you can go to readingswithbrianne.com and check that out there. Okay. Oh, Marnie, did I miss a question for Marnie? I see Marcia saying, ask again. I'm sorry if I missed any questions, guys. It looks like, yeah, sometimes I have trouble with these little boxes. Okay, Marnie, I do see your question. Hey, Breanne, can I tell you if and when this year I will have a major career success? Okay, yes. And Marnie, you are the one who was on my original scheduled live that wrote a question I missed. Okay, so let's see what we have for Marnie. You said here, okay, so when can you expect some major career success for your new online writing business, especially in terms of when dollars will start coming in? Yes. Okay, what do we have here for Marnie when it comes to the success of her career in a writing business? What does that look like? What does that look like for Marnie? This wheel, you guys, is coming out with everyone right now. It's interesting. All right, lovely lady. So I do see some absolute successes in your business, but it may take a little bit more time to really get that money rolling in terms of major successes. So yes, you do have the wins here. You absolutely do, but things are still kind of balancing out, and I feel like there's still, unfortunately, quite a bit of work that needs to go into it. But I think what I want to say is, when I'm seeing this, I feel like it's not necessarily the fact that you have to work harder physically. It's about your mindset right now, because when I look at this, it's like money's trying to come in, but look what's surrounding this, Marnie. We have a heavy weight on the shoulder, and we have this sense of anxieties, things not working out. I don't know if you're having trouble sleeping right now, but that's a strong, not sleeping well card. And there's also some kind of a tough decision you have to make here. So I'm not sure if you're sitting on the fence about, or if this is something you're just doing on the side, or if you're investing this full time. But you do have success and wins here, but it is going to take a little bit longer for that major explosion, is what I'm getting. So I know I would love to give you guys absolutely like exciting abundance news all the time, but I have to say it may be a little bit of realigning yourself when it comes to your mindset as well, because again, have those clear goals and catch yourself. If you find yourself constantly like, oh, I'm not going to make this happen, or I'm not going to make this work. Every time I've ever manifested something so incredibly fast, there was this knowing as, you know what? I know I can do this. I know my worth. I know I'm worthy. Doesn't mean you're not going to make mistakes or have to look at other plans and ways to move around it. But there's this deep knowing of, you will make this work. Absolutely. And there is a lot of wins and successes, and I feel like you're in the right direction, but there's an alignment issue here. Okay. Let me see if I can just get a couple more here. Yeah, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands. There's that Nine of Swords again, and the Ten of Wands. You got it twice, my friend. So the Emperor too. The Emperor is about structure and routine. So yes, it's good to have your structure and routine, but don't neglect that intuitive side you have. Okay. So let me see here. So the online writing is the only thing you have going. Okay. I mean, keep pushing through this though, because there is a sense of you having success with this, but there's a bit of a an alignment issue is what I'm seeing right now. It's trying to balance things out, and it feels like energetically this could be delayed a bit when it comes to the big money rolling in. Okay, let me, before I end it there for you, let me ask what we're in. We just started 2025, so how can we expect Marnie's writing business to go over the next 6 months? What does that look like over the next 6 months for Marnie? There is a lot. See, you have this again. You are in the right, headed in the right direction. Okay, yes. Then there's that tower again on the back. We didn't get the tower the first time, sorry. But almost the same energy, Marnie. This is crazy, but it's more positive, way more positive. So it may still take a few months for things to really start coming in, but there isn't a sense of, yes, you have a celebration here with the money flowing in. But I have to say, remember, okay, look at this. You have that magician. So this is that writing energy as well. But know that your internal state, so if you are constantly in this state, it's going to affect what you manifest. So very important to be centered and know your internal vibration and state and work on that. Okay. So it's not about, I actually don't feel like there's a sense of you needing to work on your writing more. It's almost like you just needing to work on clearing out any sense of fears or sense of maybe the fear of failure that you have. And then you're going to see this excel and you're going to have big movement forward. Okay. Because I don't feel like it's actually, I feel like you're great at what you do. And it's not actually that. It's just working with your mindset right now and how you feel. How do you feel internally? Okay. So just reevaluate that. Maybe do a bit of journaling and try to pinpoint any fears that you're having about this, because I do see it. I know it's tough when the money's not flowing in, for sure, but hang in there. The next 6 months, I think you could see a big turnaround in terms of your money. Okay. All right, let's see what else we have here, guys. It's kind of weird. Everything tastes different to me today. It's like I woke up and it was a different energy. I was having my carrot ginger juice, and it tasted like grapefruit. And now I do like coffee, so I will have a coffee in the morning sometimes, and it tastes different. I don't know. Really weird. All right. Oh, Dylan, I did a personal for your son's wrestling. I remember that. So you said it was helpful and he just left yesterday, no regrets. And oh, thank you. That's so nice to hear that he's able to, move on and not be kind of regretful about that and hold grudges. So I see really positive things coming in for your son. Thank you for joining me here. You're welcome, Marnie. I'm sending you lots of love on your journey here. Okay. I may say your name wrong, so my apologies. You said Hanan. You said, hi, Brian. What outcome can I anticipate in a legal case? Ooh, again, I'm not a lawyer, guys. I'm not a lawyer or a doctor. Just a lady that has a stuffed crow and reads tarot cards. I'm playing with you guys. Okay. What do we have for Hanan when it comes to this potential legal case? Let's look at the outcome of it. What's the outcome of this legal case for Hanan? There could be a possibility if you are having to pay some money. I do see you. See, this is weird. It's like there is a win here for you, but at the same time, there is a potential of you having to pay money. And this could even just be lawyer fees. Like we all know, lawyer fees are insane. But in terms of the case itself, look at what I have. I have the Wheel of Fortune, and the fact that we actually have the 10 of Cups and the 7 of Cups is or 7 of Pentacles, sorry, is really good. So this looks like a really positive outcome, but you still may have to fork out some money is what it looks like. So I'm sure you probably already have if you're in the legal in the courts, but just keep in mind there could be a bit of that money loss there, a feeling of having to pay a lot of money. But in terms of the outcome, you very much may get some of it back. I mean, it was kind of a vague thing. You didn't say too much of what it was about, but it looks like the win is positive. Okay. So it looks actually really good. I think it may be even delayed though. My back of the deck is the Page of Swords. So I don't know if I see this wrapping up right now. It feels like it may still take a little bit of time before things are completely settled, okay? Naran, how was the time in March for you for a long journey to Australia? You were looking for, sorry, you're looking to find out if you are going to go on a trip to Australia, Naran? Was that your question? Sorry if I'm not reading it correctly. Excuse me. Is March a good time for you to take the journey to Australia? Let's word it like that. What does that look like for Naran? Is March a good time for her to take a journey to Australia? Naran, are you coming to Egypt on the Egypt tour? I think that's what, November? How's the time in March for Naran's journey to Australia? Does that look like a good supportive time for you? It does. I'm wondering, there's something about being strategic about the time, though. You have applied for Egypt. I'm so excited. I didn't do Bosnia, but I am going to Egypt, so I'm so excited if you're going to be coming. I hope to see you there. Okay, so for your trip in March, I see you going. I absolutely see you going, but there's something about being strategic with the specific time you're going for some reason. Let me see if I can look into this again. Is March supportive in Naran's trip to Australia? I don't know if you're just going to be exhausted because we have for some reason, look at this. Your energy is the Four of Swords and the past is the Ten of Swords. So I don't know if you're going to be going through a difficult time or if you are going through a difficult time right now. So it feels like your energy is just a little bit depleted. And with that being said, it could just be, I don't know if there's like a cold coming in or there's a little bit of a hiccup is what I'm seeing here. Ace of Cups. But no, you're still going. You're traveling. Three of Swords. Is there another month you would, or is this just a strict, do you have to be there for something, or is this just more of a vacation? Because I see you going, but I'm on the fence about if March is actually a good time for you, Naran, because on the back, I have Three of Swords. And again, I have the Three of Swords, something about being strategic about the time you go. So I would just if you wanted to chat a little bit, yeah, okay, you've been going through a bad cold. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. We're only in January, right? So I don't know if you have to do this trip in March, but it's slightly on the fence about strategically. Yeah, see, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, strategically planning this out. So just making sure you don't have anything that's conflicting with schedules. But I mean, if you want to chat a little bit more about that, maybe we can talk about specific days later as well. Or if you email me, I can always pull some specific days for you or more of a time. But it's slightly on the fence about March, my friend. So I feel like something could potentially come up. I don't know if this is in your personal life or if you're just not feeling well. That might end up postponing this trip, but I do still see you going. It's just a matter of, is it going to happen in March or will it be a bit of a different time frame? So let's see here. So yay, I'm excited to see you in I think, is it November? November, possibly? My plan is also after the Egypt trip to go to Australia. Okay. Maybe I'll revisit that in a moment and pull some cards on that for you as well. Um, your plan is also after the Egypt trip. Okay, let's just pull. What's the energy of you going to Australia after your Egypt trip? Is that more supportive in your energy? Is that more supportive in your energy? Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. I actually have a big yes for that. So if you're just going there for a vacation, if you don't have to be there for March, it almost looks like it's way more supportive of you going after the trip, I guess, after Egypt. Absolutely. And look at this. I actually have you traveling there. So that looks like yes. Very, very supportive of November or just after that. Okay. Your youngest daughter moved to Australia. Okay. So I mean, not to say you can't go through earlier this year, but for some reason, March, I don't know if something's going to happen. Maybe if you're not going to feel that good or if there's something else that happens. But um, after Egypt, absolutely. That's what I have for you, my friend. All right. So let's see. Fees, correct. Thank you. Okay, yeah, absolutely, Hanan. So I see an outcome good for your legal case, but there still could be, yeah, some fees, some out-of-pocket money you have to spend, unfortunately. All right, let's see. Is that all the questions? Did we finish early this time? What else did I miss anyone? Thank you, Jedi Law. It means a lot. Oh, crypto. I think somebody was asking about crypto. Yeah, and I also think that it went up quite a bit, did it not? Looks like it went down again, but XRP is what, at $4.61, and then we have, I think they were asking about XLM. That's at 69 cents right now. So let's see what the tarot has to say about crypto after the January 19th, like after inauguration when Trump gets there. How does the crypto boom look like after January 19th? When I pulled last time, I think I got the Eight of Wands for one of the cryptocurrencies, which makes me think that we can expect quite a big boom after that. Yeah, after the inauguration, I feel like we could see a big boom in crypto and the prices go up. I got my look at that. We have the Ace of Wands, and guess what came out? My Eight of Wands. Yes, I do see it going up, but again, not financial advice. There's something strategic. Again, if you guys are strategic, I feel like a lot of people may actually be able to make some good money with this. So I guess not, you guys do your own research, but I see cryptocurrency going up after the inauguration, yes. I'm wondering if it does come back down, though. It feels like it's still going to be a little bit unstable, you guys. But yes, lots of good energy to show it will increase. It's growing here. Look at that. Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands, you guys. New beginnings. I don't know. I really see a strong energy for cryptocurrency, my friends. You are very welcome, Patsy. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, Carney, do I see a house move for you this year? A house move. Do we have a house move for Carney this year? What? You got some amazing energy, Carney. Absolutely. I see you moving. I don't necessarily have my card that to me, I refer to my actual moving, but you have every other card to support it. So you have, yes, moving, and you have the 10 of Pentacles here. So absolutely. I feel like financially too, you're going to see a lot of abundance and you're going to be doing really well this year. So absolutely, I see you moving, my friend. It looks really, really positive for you. Yeah. Wow. Start looking for some houses, girl. Oh, thank you so much, Naran. Jessie, hello, Jessie. Oh, Lisa. Oh, no worries. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys. I mean, I'm open to staying maybe a few minutes later anyway, just because I had a bit of that glitch and technicality in the beginning here. So if you guys still have a few more questions, I'm open to staying a little bit longer. So let's see. Yeah, looks good, Carney. It looks really good. I'm excited for you here. So we have a question from, again, thank you so much for Naran. I appreciate it. Okay, we have Alice. Could I look to see if there's any messages from your dog? Yes, I think we do a session on your dog. I guess I can pull a couple for you in a momento. Oh, thank you so much, Jolie, for your donation. Can I please tell you what's coming up for you? All right, let's see. What do we have for Jolie? What's coming up for Jolie in 2025? What can Jolie expect? Jolie expect for 2025. 8 of Wands. That's a lot of fast moving energy, my friend. So you have some opportunities coming. Are you traveling? If not, oh, wow. 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 Okay. All right, my friend. So you have a lot of things coming forward, fast movement with this energy. I don't know if you plan on moving, but you have a celebration here. So I don't know if you have a certain event you're going to be traveling to or something of that matter, because you also have a 3 of Pentacles. No plans, no travel plans, but you do want to. I see that being a strong possibility for 2025 if you want to travel. There's a sense of potentially moving here as well, if that's something you're interested in. You have strong energy for that. But when I look at this Queen of Pentacles, you have a very secure, beautiful energy here. What I can say is, again, we have that Magician, okay? Like I was talking about, sorry, I can't remember who this was now, but just be cautious of what is your internal state? What are you thinking about? Where is your energy? Where are you consuming your energy? Because you are manifesting based off of your internal energy, right? Your vibration. And you are on this verge of this shift is what I can see. And you have a lot of amazing things to come forward when it comes to even money, in a sense of just, it's like enjoying life here. There's a sense of just enjoying life, but there's also that temperance. So things are going to balance out for you. Things like, look at this. You have the temperance and the 3 of Pentacles with that nine of swords. So if things have been really tough for you, Jolie, they're about to be balanced out. Lots of new opportunities here. I feel like you're networking as well. You're meeting new people here. I'm really excited for your energy. Are you in a relationship? You've been living a bit of a battle and you need this new beginning. Sorry, Jolie, are you in a relationship right now? You're single. Because yes, this is my single card. And when I see this, sometimes this is also meeting somebody when you're out and about. So with the 3 of Pentacles, it could represent, it doesn't have to represent an actual romantic relationship, but this is also a soulmate energy. This could even represent opportunities like you meet somebody here and it even excels you in maybe some kind of a career or business opportunity. So you have a lot of really good energy. So even if things have been a little bit tough, I see them turning around even in the next like 8 weeks. So the next couple of months, I would say you could feel a shift in your energy. Okay. You'll take it. So lots of love to you, and thank you so much for your love as well. Okay, so let's see here. What else do we have? I think let's say Alice wanted to see if there was any messages for his dog. Let me pull. What do we have when it comes to Alice's dog that passed? What's the energy? What does he want to say? Let me pull one of my oracles. What do we have? Any message for Alice? Yeah, that's quite a few that came out. There's a sense, look at, yeah, transition and freedom here. So there's this sense of when we have that transition and freedom, it does show he's transitioned, but his little soul is free, my friend. His soul is free. So I want you to know he's still there. It's like it feels like, hey, I'm here with you, but you are kind of not seeing it. You're kind of not tuned into that energy. So just know that your little guy is definitely there with you, and there's a sense of look at that. We even have luck, so it feels like he's bringing a lot of good energy to your environment and your space here. So lots of beautiful energy coming out when it comes to your little one. Okay. It's never, our little fur babies are our little babies, right? But they're here with us. All right, my friends, let's see here. Mesa question, how is the time for you to start for a new job? Okay, let's see what's coming out for you. We'll take a few more questions for you guys. Let's look at Mesa in terms of your, again, I'm sorry if I say you guys' names wrong. Please do not take it personal. Let's see here. What do we have for Mesa in terms of a time for a new job? Is 2025 the year for him to start a new job? Okay. I don't know. I'm not too sure what you do for your current position, my friend, but there is a sense of you learn there. Look at this. You are going to be interested in maybe learning some kind of a new trade or something of that matter. And it is going to be really abundant, okay? Because I feel like there's a sense of being out in the cold right now. Maybe finances aren't that great, or you're just feeling like you're sitting in limbo, but there is this sense of a new opportunity coming towards you when it comes to abundance. Look at that outcome. A big old pretty penny, my friend. So I see you switching positions, but I feel like you're almost going to be learning something first, like taking some kind of a course or getting into a new trade. So I feel like it's a completely something different than what you're doing now. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. You'll have to let me know. And sometimes that seems a little scary because, again, we're stepping out of that comfort zone. But this is, I feel like you're an extremely hard worker. The devil is Capricorn. This is somebody that is a very hard worker. And you are going to have a lot of abundance coming forward for 2025, but it's just this transition where I feel like you're going to be looking at a whole new career trade is what it looks like. So kind of interesting, but absolutely it's looking positive. So 2025 does seem like a good time to start that. Okay, it does. Marsha, will I ever learn to surrender? Yes, girl, you already know how to do this. You're a pro, my friend. Oh boy, you guys are funny. All right, let's see what else we have. Serendipity. You said here, when is Stammer going? Is it Stammer or Starmer? I can't even. The text is so little, you guys. When is Stammer going? Let's see what the energies of that is for serendipity. feel like it still might be a tiny bit longer here. It feels like things are trying to work itself out, but yeah, the outcome is he's old. So I feel like there is a little bit of a fight though. Again, super, versed on the whole politics. Um, does look like he is on his way out here, that 10 of Pentacles. But with the Temperance, it's showing that things are still trying to balance out, especially, yeah, they're trying to balance out. So it may be a little bit of time because that's also an energy of patience. Okay. So yeah, I do see him on the way out here. I mean, in terms of a specific time, I mean, I would be surprised if he's still around after by this winter with that 10 with that 5 of Pentacles. So we'll have to see, but I can always maybe a side note of doing an actual video with that one as well. Um, okay. Peace, Gem. Thank you for joining me. Will XRP price go down a bit in January, February, so it can be bought a little bit cheaper? I see. Oh, February. I feel like it's gonna go up in January though. I still, we've got the inauguration. What's the date today? The 17th? Okay, let's look at the energy of XRP in, let's go January and then we'll look at February. What's the energy of XRP in January? I'm just gonna take 3 cards for it. January, I see it going up still. Okay, so this is again very much the energy of piling it, it moving forward, heading into upward motion. It looks good for January. I feel like it'll continue to rise. What does February look like for XRP? What does February look like for XRP? It may still climb. I don't think it'll like go down significantly here because when we look at this, we still have the Knight of Cups, but then we have the Four of Cups, which feels like kind of an energy of like, oh, like I regret not buying it. And then we have the Chariot, it moving forward as well. So even in February, I mean, it may take a bit of a dip, but I still don't see it going significantly